All right, first and foremost, I would like to give all the honors, the praises, and the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior, whose name is Yahweh, Bahasham Yahabashai, Bahasham Mahavakar Kwadash. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Son's name is Yahabashai, in who I reverence and honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect, I trusted love, and to the few, the very, very few brothers and sisters listening and also learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days, because you know we're living in the last days of the last days. So we're just going to flow with the Spirit and see what we can get at. All right? We're in a very serious time, solemn time, and this is a great time to be what? Be alive, to be teaching this truth. So I don't know where I'm going to go right now, but I'm just going to flow with the Spirit. Ain't going to be a long one, because I'm still testing if this video will actually upload, because I'm having problems uploading certain street videos. It's like any videos with my face on it, it takes longer to upload, because we know we're messing with our videos, but this word's still gonna go out. Go to Isaiah, right? Oh yeah, they got the noise campaign as well behind me. All that's set up, by the way. Go to Isaiah. Everywhere I go, they set up some noise campaign, but that's okay. Let's go to Isaiah 55 and jump straight to 11. You know what? Let's go to verse. You know, start at 6. Seek the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, while he may be found. So that's who you want to be seeking, right? And how is Yahushua found? He's found through his men. He's found through his men. By his men, that's how he's found. And this word ain't going to be out there forever. So you got to seek him now while this truth is available. Right? Call you upon him while he is near, and the Lord is near. The Lord Yahushua is near. Right? And we are an extension of him. We have an extension of Yahushua's spirit. Right? Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. So we got to forsake wicked thoughts, wicked ways. Right? And the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. Right? And let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. The Lord Yahushua will abundantly pardon those that are seeking him, those that are returning back to him. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahushua. Right? So what others think doesn't really matter. Who cares about their silly thoughts? We're not trying to fit in with the public. And it says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. Okay? And my thoughts than your thoughts. So sometimes we can perceive a certain thing or look at a certain thing, but the Lord has it set up a whole different way. Okay? And it says, for as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and the return not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud. Check this out, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So what are we doing? The Lord's watering us, and that seed is being what? Sown. Excuse me just a minute, make sure this don't blow over. And that seed is being sown, right, into the earth, right? And it says, Baba Kashar, check this out. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. So this word ain't, listen, this word that we're teaching, it ain't falling on deaf ears. Alright? It shall not return unto me void. It's not going to return unto us empty. Alright? But it shall accomplish that which I please. So this word is accomplishing which Yahushua pleases. Right? And it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So this word is prospering, and it's going where it needs to go. So don't ever think this word, we're just teaching it and no one's listening. People are listening, and the elect are getting woken up, because that's what we're here to do, bid the elect to the marriage of the Lamb. So things are happening as we're teaching this truth. There's brothers being sealed. sisters being sealed that are of the election. That's why it's so important to teach this word. And this word is not going out void, but it shall prosper into the thing why I sent it. So who's the one prospering the words? Yahweh Shai. He's the one prospering this word. Excuse me just a minute. So this word is prospering. Don't think for 1 minute this word ain't. It is prospering. It's going where it needs to go. Whoever needs to hear it is hearing it. Alright? And when something prosper, it increases. And the enemy doesn't want this word getting out. I don't know if I'm on camera or not, but I've had to switch the camera around just to see if it uploads quicker. Because these devils are messing with our upload. I mean, we know that because they don't want the truth to come out. They're trying to create a false narrative. Right? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create a false narrative. Right? Any street videos I do, it takes so long. It takes about 2-3 hours to upload. Because these devils, man. But anyway, let's check this out. So this word's going to go where the Lord prospers it. And let's go to Romans. I believe it's 10. Romans 10. And jump straight to 18. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth. So it says, verily, their sound, how? Through the satellites. That's how this word went all throughout the earth. That's how they're all able to hear it. Through this word. So, even that, the internet, it was really created for our sakes. It was created for our purpose. That's what it was created for. So we can spread this word. Right? That's what it was created for. That's why one of the Rothschilds said, this should have never been created. You know, the internet should have never been for. He wanted it. I forgot what Rothschild it was. But he wanted complete control and checkings within the internet. Because now you could just push out information. Right? So that's what's going on. We're pushing out information now. And these righteous scriptures. And the elect are receiving it. And that's what they don't want. They don't want people waking up to this truth. Well, I'm sorry, yeah, people are waking up. Right? And it says, Baba Kasha. Where was I? And their words into the ends of the world. So this word is going out to the ends of the world. Some of them in Psalms, I don't know where it is, where it talks about. Hold on just a minute. Oh, right on it. To what do you have a shine? Psalm 19. The heavens declare the glory of God. Yes, the heavens, right? And the firmament showeth his handiwork. So the firmament is also showing the handiwork, the heavens, the outer layer of the heavens. And it says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Day unto day utter. So we're uttering that speech and that knowledge. And when we do these videos, it's going to tell us there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. That's the good thing about the signals. This what we got. It spreads everywhere. It spreads everywhere. So yeah, the satellites. Yeah, we know they use it for wickedness, right? But the satellites are picking up these videos, these words, right? And this message, and it's being published to different places you wouldn't even think of. Tokyo, Taiwan, Bosnia, right? If you've got any type of connection, it's public, is worldwide. These videos are going out. Do you really think they want this truth going? But it's going worldwide. Okay. And it says, their line has gone out throughout all the earth. What's that line? What's that line? Right? It's the signals. Right? Networks. So the only reason why we use these phones and so forth is to push forth this word. That's why we use it, to push forth this word. And so others can receive it. Okay. And it says, Baba Kasha, and there was the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. So, whew, our labor is not in vain. Just know when you're pushing this word, there's people hearing that you wouldn't even realize are hearing this word. All throughout the world. Different places. Right? And therefore, you're going to have an elect that are going to be sealed. Go to Ezekiel first. Go to Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Excuse me just a minute. Yeah, we're probably going to just shut off at 15, 20 minutes because I just want to test this out. Through the midst of Jerusalem. Jerusalem's a people before it's a place. Okay. And it says, and set a mark upon the foreheads, key thing, foreheads, okay, of the men that sang cry for all the abominations. So there's so many abominations that are going on. All the abominations. And you know the abominations, right? LGBT, witchcraft, and some of the other topics that people don't really want to speak about, you know, sexualizing of children, all these different things. They're the abominations that we're supposed to be speaking about. Okay? We're not supposed to be quiet about it. You're supposed to speak about it. Okay? And it says, Baba Kashar, check this out. Baba Kashar. And it says, among the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst. So there's abominations that are being done in the midst, within this society. Every day. Every single day. But only the righteous are going to cry out against these abominations. Okay? And it says that be done in the midst. And the other said in Slakia. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. Stay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not nigh any man who is the mark. So the angels are going to do that. And it says, come not near any man that has the mark. That mark is Tawah within the Hebrew. Tawah. Which is a mark of exemption from judgment. Alright? Begin at my sanctuary. So it's going to begin at the Lord Jehovah's sanctuary. It's going to begin with those that actually know this truth. That's who it's going to begin with first. That's why we got to be right. Okay? And it says, then they began at the ancient men. So it begins with us. So we got a heavy responsibility right now. Which were before the house of Israel. Excuse me. And it says, Baba Kushah, check this out. And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain, go ye forth. Okay? And it says, Baba Kushah. And that's what I'm talking about, the abominations. How people, right, were used, right? How people were actually, you know about the program, they use their children as a part. It's sick, bro. That's the abominations. That's the abominations you got to speak up against. Okay? You can't be scared. Don't speak. No, you got to speak up about that. What these people do. Okay? Because if you're not speaking up against it, that means you're for it. Right? And it says, Baba Kishar, you've got to be really careful as well, because we're in a time of also persecution. Okay? We've got to be aware of our surroundings. Okay? So we went that. Now let's go to Revelations. Revelation 7. Alright? Right, you hear that beeping? That beeping means more perps are going to come out. Remember, these people, all these people are under mind control. That's another lesson. All these people are controlled. All of them. Right? They can't, bro, they can no longer think for themselves. That's why we got to hold on to this truth. Revelation 7. And after these things I saw, hold on just a minute, 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth. Right? Holding the 4 winds of the earth, so they're holding back them winds of destruction. And it says that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. This would represent the missile, the besom of destruction. Right? And I saw another angel ascending from the east, from Jerusalem. Jerusalem's east, right? Having the symbol of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the angels, 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. So you also have angels that are appointed to hurt the earth and the sea in terms of World War III. in terms of them vials. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the tree. So these angels, these 4 angels were commanded by another angel to hurt not the earth, nor the sea. Okay? Saying, hurt not the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees. Right? Till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So we're waiting for that sealing. Till we have sealed. That's that same sit, tawa. So we want that sealing in our foreheads, which is a mark of exemption, which the angels put upon the elect. And I heard a number of them, right, which was sealed. And there were sealed 144,000 of the tribes of the children of Israel. So there's going to be 144,000 that will escape the impending key thing, the impending danger of what's about to come. And you also got the 1/3 as well, which represent the 144,000. Exactly, the 1/3 that represent the multitude that will make it out of it. Okay, let me just check the time on this, because I want to check if this uploads. Right, a little bit more longer, about 4 minutes, and then shut off. So we went to that now. See what else we can get. Right, see, bro, I want to go into another thing as well. Check this out. You better not sell out. Bro, Satan desires to shift us. If you sell out, you're going to be like these people, walking, flipping up and down, doing nonsense. Let's go to Mark. Alright? Mark 8 and 35, 36. For what should it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world? Are you listening? If he shall gain the whole world, right, and lose his own soul, right? So you got these people, yeah, bro, they're part of a network. They know each other, but they look, but they're not free. But they're not free. They have to walk around in circles, man. So they a lot of these people, whether they know it or not, they've sold their soul. They've sold their soul, right? And it says, Baba Kashar, if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul. So a lot of these people, whether they realize it or not, they've lost their soul. And they do that by consent, or what's another words? They do it by compromising. So if you compromise, you end up losing your soul. Now you're just an empty vessel being used by the enemy. And now you're fulfilling his will. Right? For real. All this, bro. All this ain't, I'm not even going to pan the camera. All this is fake, bro. All this is fake. These are people that have sold their soul, man. And if you join them, guess what? You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to walk around in circles. Bro, this is terrible. Bro, this is part of the New World Order. This is the agenda. Right? You got people walking around, and a lot of these dogs, I want to say this as well, staying on topic, a lot of these dogs don't even belong to these people. Some of them are just dog owners, man. We're living in a time now where everything is monitored. Everyone's monitored, everything is monitored. People are not as free as they make out to be. You got these people, they have to answer to their handlers, man. We don't have to do that. They do. So what would you rather? Do you want to remain free? Or do you want to be a slave to a handler? Where you get told when to wake up, what to wear, step out of the door, go shop, take the dogs for a walkie. Bro, that's not freedom, man. You're consenting to be a slave. That's what happens when you sell your soul. You consent to being a good slave. Right? Oh, rubbing right next to me. See, even the animals. Hey, this is spiritual, man. Just a minute. I don't know if you got that on camera. See that rubbing right there? Spiritual. Right? That's what it's about. You consenting to your own captivity. That's why people walk past and they go like that with their hands. You know? How you going to have your hands behind your back and still be proud? So you're proud to be a a slave. Huh? We gonna shut off soon. Okay? Or watching a man give an exchange for his own soul. Because nothing's for free here. I already done that video a couple of days ago. You have to hand that thing over. You have to... Selling your soul is not, it's not always you signing something or sign on paper. It's you compromising your own morals. Right? And you fitting in with the agenda. Right? And you not... And another thing, you not questioning anything. That's why you see a lot of these people, they don't question anything. They just say, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what they say. Yeah, that's what they say. But you gotta see how society is. And you know, it's not funny, but certain things you gotta laugh at. Yeah. Right? Learn to say no. But the scriptures do say, let your yeah be yeah, let your no be no. Right? This is, and it's part of a... I understand what's going on because I read the scriptures. Revelations. They were going to make war against the Lamb. Go to Revelations now. You have to understand what's going on. Go to Revelations, Baba Kishore. Alright? I'm going to go to Revelations. Now, do I suffer? Yeah, I suffer. But people, they suffer as well. But the difference is, we're on the right side of prophecy. That's the difference. They're not. Okay. Now let's go to Revelations, right? And don't let them make you feel like, oh, well, I gotta fit in. Bro, we don't need to fit into nothing. What are you trying to fit into? All right? That's why you stand out, because you're not fitting in with what they're doing. And yeah, that's gonna make you, it may make you feel a certain way, but so what? And forget our feelings. All right? Excuse me just a minute. We're gonna shut off. So they're making war against those. Check this out. This is Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman. Who's the woman? Israel. Right? And went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Remember, Esau represents the dragon, the beast. And yeah, Jacob, the brother, went to make war with her seed. With the seed of Jacob. So they're making war against... This is more spiritual than you think. They're making war against us. They're making war against us. It's against the seed of Jacob. What do you think abortion's about? Abortion, Margaret Sanger, the Nazis, right? That all was trying to take you tribes out. They don't listen. They don't like you tribes, man. Okay, and it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, angry. And that's why when you read Revelation 12 and 12, it says, and the devil cometh down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So the dragon represents what? Fierceness, ferocity, and this red, and it represents Esau, a nation. So they're coming on with great wrath. A dragon is ferocious, man. Well, it breathes out fire. This system, that's why it comes at you with so much fierceness, because it's the dragon. Okay. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God, right? And have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So those that keep the commandments of God. So it's a thing. You keeping the commandments. The people that are in rulership, they don't want you to keep. All right, there, sir. They don't really watch out for that. Well, they don't want you to keep the commandments. The people that are in rulership, they don't want you to do that. They want you to follow what they're doing. And if you're in the way of that, then they need to find a way to remove you out the way unless you comply. Because this system is about compliance. It's about you complying to the order that they've set up. And if you're not doing that, they see you as a, what's it? A useless eater if you're not complying to the demands of the elites. They want full compliance. And that's why there's such... Most people, they're just about, yeah. There's a lot of yes men in the society. Because it's about compliance. Right? That's you can't take it personally. When you see the gang stalking, yeah, that's what... Where do you think that's coming from? That's coming from Satan that uses people that are juiced into the system to follow. That's what that's about. I keep saying it's spiritual warfare, man. Okay, so maybe just a bit. How long are we on this? So we gonna shut off here. My Lord willing, this was edifying. I really want to go on longer. We're just gonna see how long this will take to upload, because they're messing, like I said, they're messing with my street videos. So they don't want the street videos coming out, because obviously something's getting exposed. But Lord willing, this is edifying, right? And on to the next one. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.